welcome to another episode of Weekly Current Affairs Quiz. Let's begin. What type of ambulances does Blinkit provide in its new service? Advanced life support, basic life support, cardiac care units, or emergency transport vehicles? The correct answer is option B, basic life support. Blinkit has introduced a 10-minute ambulance service in Gurugram, marking its entry into emergency healthcare. The initiative was announced by Blinkit's founder and CEO, Albinder Dhindsa. The service begins with 5 ambulances and aims to address urban challenges in accessing reliable emergency care. Next, which country is believed to have started the pig butchering scam? India, United States, China, or Russia? The correct answer is option C, China. The pig butchering scam targeting unemployed youths, housewives, and students has emerged as a major cyber fraud in India. The scam involves trust building by cyber criminals who later steal money through fake investment schemes, often in cryptocurrency. Next, what is the key feature of the submarine Vakshir? Nuclear propulsion, air independent propulsion capability, anti-ballistic missile system, or surface radar technology? The correct answer is option B, air independent propulsion capability. Indian Navy to commission 3 advanced platforms, Nilgiri, Surat, and Vakshir on 15th January 2025. Marks a significant leap in India's naval capabilities and self-reliance in defense. Platforms include Project 17A Nilgiri Frigate, Project 15B Surat Destroyer, and Project 75 Vakshir Submarine. Next, which aircraft models currently support Wi-Fi service for the first time in India on Air India flights? Airbus A320 and Boeing 737, Airbus A350 and Boeing 7879, Airbus A321 and Boeing 747, Boeing 737 and Airbus A319. The correct answer is option B, Airbus A350 and Boeing 7879. Air India has become the first Indian airline to introduce in-flight Wi-Fi on domestic and international flights. Wi-Fi service is currently available on Airbus A350, Boeing 787-9 and select Airbus A321 neo aircraft. Next, what is the theme for 2025 as per World Meteorological Organization? International Year of Climate Action, International Year of Glaciers Preservation, International Year of Sustainability, or International Year of Biodiversity? The correct answer is option B, International Year of Glaciers Preservation. 2024 is officially said to be the hottest year in record history, as announced by the World Meteorological Organization. United Nations Secretary General highlighted that the top 10 hottest years have occurred in the last decade. Next, what is the PSLV Orbital Experimental Module? A robotic module for space debris collection, a low Earth orbit testbed for space experiments, a payload delivery system for interplanetary missions, a propulsion system for deep space exploration. The correct answer is option B, a low Earth orbit testbed for space experiments. Manasthu Space, an IIT Bombay founded startup, successfully test fired its green propulsion system Vyom 2U aboard PSLV Poem 4 on December 31, 2024. Next, who is heading the expert panel for revising WPI and PPI? Surjit Bhalla, Shamika Ravi, Ramesh Chand, or Dharmakirti Joshi? The correct answer is option C, Ramesh Chand. The Indian government announced the formation of an expert panel chaired by Niti Aayog member Ramesh Chand to revise the wholesale price index and develop a new producers price index. The revision will update the base year from 2011-12 to 2022-23, reflecting structural changes in the economy. Next, what milestone will the Indian Navy achieve on 15th January 2025? Launch of 3 aircraft carriers, commissioning of Nilgiri, Surat and Vakshir, inauguration of a new naval base, or induction of anti-missile systems? The correct answer is option B, commissioning of Nilgiri, Surat and Vakshir. On January 15, 2025, the Indian Navy will commission 3 major combat platforms, Nilgiri, Surat and Vakshir, showcasing advancements in naval technology and self-reliance. Next, which type of groundwater composition dominates in India? Sodium, chloride, calcium, bicarbonate, magnesium, sulfate, potassium, nitrate. The correct answer is option B, calcium bicarbonate. The Groundwater Quality Report 2024 and Dynamic Groundwater Resource Assessment Report 2024 were released, highlighting India's groundwater quality and sustainability trends. The report show improved groundwater recharge and reduced extraction alongside localized contamination concerns. Over 81% of groundwater samples are suitable for irrigation, with the Northeast region have excellent quality. Next, which organization is documenting the findings from Sri Sailam Temple? Indian Council of Historical Research, Archaeological Survey of India, National Museum or State Archaeology Department? The correct answer is option B, Archaeological Survey of India. The Archaeological Survey of India discovered 20 sets of copper plates with 72 leaves and gold coins at the Sri Sailam Temple in Andhra Pradesh. Next, which two landmark does the recently inaugurated India's first overseas glass bridge connect? Vivekanand Rock Memorial and Thiruvallur Statue, Marine Beach and Mahabalipuram, Meenakshi Temple and Rameshwaram, Brihadeshwara Temple and Kanyakumari Beach. The correct answer is option A, Vivekanand Rock Memorial and Thiruvallur Statue. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin inaugurated India's first ever glass bridge in Kanyakumari connecting the Vivekanand Rock Memorial and Thiruvallur Statue. Next, what is the duration of the environmental emergency declared in Peru due to the recent oil spill? 30 days, 60 days, 90 days or 120 days? The correct answer is option C, 90 days. Peru declared a 90-day environmental emergency after a crude oil spill by Petroperu affected coastal waters, beaches and local wildlife in the northern Talara region. Next, how many countries are part of the Schengen region? 25, 27, 29 or 30? The correct answer is option C, 29. Germany plans to roll out digital Schengen visas for Indian travelers by mid-2025, streamlining the visa process amidst record high Indian visitors. Schengen visas allow free movement across 29 European countries for up to 90 days within a 180-day period. Next, Kamya Karthikeyan recently became the youngest female to climb Mount Everest, scale the 7 summits, swim across the English Channel, trek the Sahara Desert. The correct answer is option B, scale the 7 summits. 17-year-old Kamya Karthikeyan from Mumbai became the youngest female to conquer the 7 summits, the highest peaks on all 7 continents. Next, which state received the highest allocation for Ganga rejuvenation projects in the 59th EC meeting? Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal or Uttarakhand? The correct answer is option A, Uttar Pradesh. The 59th Executive Committee meeting of the National Mission for Clean Ganga approved projects worth 537 crores for Ganga rejuvenation across Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal. Next, which country has recently approved MDMA and psilocybin for psychiatric treatment? France, Australia, India, Germany. The correct answer is option B, Australia. Psychedelics like MDMA, psilocybin and esketamine are being reintroduced for treating severe psychiatric disorders. Next, which quote did Manmohan Singh use in the 1991 budget speech? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. No power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come. The best way to predict the future is to create it. The correct answer is option C. No power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come. Next, what is the UN threshold for a super-aged society? 7% aged 65 plus, 14% aged 65 plus, 20% aged 65 plus or 25% aged 65 plus? The correct answer is option C, 20% aged 65 plus. South Korea officially classified as a super-aged society with 20% of its population aged 65 or older. Ministry of the Interior and Safety revealed over 10.24 million households in this category. Next, the translocation of tigers requires approval from National Wildlife Board, Central Zoo Authority, Supreme Court, state governments. Madhya Pradesh government is set to translocate 14 tigers to Rajasthan, Odisha and Chhattisgarh under the Animal Exchange Program. The state also exchanged tigers with Gujarat, receiving 2 Asiatic lions in return. Next, who has been recently appointed as the CEO of UIDAI? Bhuvnesh Kumar, Pankaj Mishra, Rohit Singh or Rakesh Kumar? The correct answer is option A, Bhuvnesh Kumar. IAS Bhuvnesh Kumar was appointed CEO of the Unique Identification Authority of India on January 1, 2025. He will also continue as Additional Secretary in the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.